To all the Marvel fans, I wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. This movie wouldn't exist if it weren't for you. Can't wait to share it with you. I hope you love it. I hope you feel all the love because we feel your love, and enjoy. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you for watching it, firstly. We all worked very hard and had an incredible time nurturing this family, and we hope you enjoyed the family as much as we did creating it.
God, I really hope you guys love it. We had such a fun time filming it, and we just felt so honored to be one small part of this long history of these characters, and we're here all together in 2025 realizing these guys on screen, and we're so touched that you guys have been so loving and supportive, and we can't wait for you to see it.
To bring the Thing to life, I feel so honored and grateful that I get to be the shepherd of this character. He's a deeply personal character for the original writer Jack Kirby, and yeah, I don't know, it's kind of the honor of a lifetime.
Premiere of this movie that means so much to me, means so much to everybody here on this stage, and to all of you out there. Thank you so much. This is a movie about family.
Hello, and happy Fantastic Four week. Thank God I'm not a singer. Hey, what's up? What's up? Happy Fantastic Four week. I'm not gonna lie, I almost gave up on y'all. I canceled last night due to exhaustion. I'm just exhausted. Superman week became Superman weeks. You know, Danny can tell you we trudged. We did 9 nights. I think we did like 2 lives for 5 hours, but we had a freaking blast. And yes, it was just awesome. And so today's delay was for good reason. I have some awesome news to share for you if you live in New York City. So we're going to get in that in a second. And so, and also yesterday, let me tell you how my dumb behind. Well, not dumb. I think I was right for what I calculated. So I said, let me go to AMC to try to get the Fantastic Four popcorn buckets. I get there. It's Wednesday. I figured Regal already had their stuff out since Sunday. Okay, AMC is going to have the night before. And of course, on Reddit and some other places, oh my God, AMC got the buckets out. Here comes stupid New York. We're not going to take out the buckets till tomorrow. What? And if tomorrow, well, actually today, because the day's crazy. You know, today's actually, the Fantastic Four launch. I have 2 events. I'll be dressed up. Oh, wow, balloons. Well, I guess we're celebrating. I'll be dressed up. So I'm like, I don't want to be carrying all these buckets. So I ain't gonna lie, AMC, boo, you should have released it tonight. There was nobody there. I mean, there was people there, but you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that deep. So we'll see. These are not real problems. I'm thinking I'll find a way to try to get all the buckets, but more times I'd have done. No, because it's going to mess up my outfit. I was going to go to my main theater, buy a bucket so I have some popcorn and a drink. I don't want to be walking around. And then I found out my coworker wants Galactic. I'm thinking about getting Herbie. Then I want the stupid blue tin thing. And I was like, no, I don't feel like getting anything. Y'all annoying me. But shout out to AMC. They were still really sweet. It's just I'm being bratty as always. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I personally want Herbie. because I think Herbie would go really well with my Star Wars. I have a droid section in the living room, and I thought he would be perfect there. Um, Galactic, nah, dogs. If I get one, that will be because my friend wants one for their birthday, and I'm debating, do I want to spend money I don't have? But they're good friends, so we'll see. Oh, I'm definitely a MJ fan. Honestly, if I didn't have events to go to later on today, I was going to do an emergency live with the biopic, but I have to get rest. I really do. You guys know I will go to sleep. Right? Huh. Well, that's another thing. I have a reason why certain buckets are chosen and some are not. Things like Herbie and Galactic, they're not going to fit. Herb, I might give an exception because he would be just going to the living room. But my gut's telling me just wait till they have like an animatronic Herb toy instead. So I'll be honest, because I don't feel like carrying 100 buckets tomorrow, I might just get 2 buckets max, one at AMC and one in Regal, because I was just like, hmm. Oh my gosh, my coworkers, at first when I went to work, I had these really pretty fishnet stockings, shoes, you look professional. The minute I got off, I put on those socks. I put on my Crocs, and you could tell some of my coworkers were looking at me like, this girl. But listen, I have a very fun life. I have a hard life, but I have fun with my life. So feel free. Yes. I actually, let's get into um oh no, that's a bad thing. Listen, Pejos and everything. Did you guys see the TikTok where the person found all the movies Pedro was in, and like it was literally the majority of the movies for the summer? He's very yeah, well, not for me. I only watch him in The Mandalorian. I don't watch what's that movie about the video game? I don't watch him in nothing else. So this will be my second project with him. But he's apparently Hollywood's hot boy. Who knew? Um, so sorry for the delay. I went to the theater, and then let me share the then part. There is a thing. So today's intro was actually brought to you by Marvel Studios. That was for their premiere. I always wanted to like go to premieres. I don't know. I guess I'm looking at the camera. If anybody wants a very enthusiastic social media person, Gen X, to be on the red carpet and represent, please choose me. I love this kind of stuff. Love it. Oh, I didn't hear about it. What's the thing they're giving Pedro grief for holding his coaster hand during the premiere or something? I don't know. You got the mustache looks like Reed Richards. Oh God. That's funny. Thanks for the vote. I will give all the YouTubers and social media people props because everything's like so like da 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 da. I can't imagine what it feels like doing this as you're living. It has to be chaotic. I mean, of course, I do it for my YouTube hustle, but living, it's different. Like I have actually, because of what I'm about to share with y'all in a second, my whole thing had to change for these channels because I was like, oh my gosh, we got to cover all this. So, if you are an AMC 34th Street, 8th Avenue, they just added more Superman stuff. I was going to get the pillow. It's only $12.99, but I was like, that pillow wasn't there. I actually went to the fan event for Superman like 2 weeks ago, and those pillows weren't there, and the blankets weren't there. That was a missed opportunity. I find people buy more when it's just all there together. And so I was just like, I don't feel like carrying these things home. Even though I needed that blanket today, it was so cold in the theater. Because I had like, little like skirt on, and like I was underdressed. It is what it is. And then if you want some Smurf merch, Y'all, if you can get your hands on one of those newspaper dispensers, a lot of people are putting their comic books in it. I'm sure I'll put something to that effect in there. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in mine yet. It's not popcorn, though. It's not popcorn. I just spent a crap load of money for the, what do they call the Alamo Superman popcorn bucket. And it's funny, I'm walking around work with the Superman cup. My friend said, "How much was that cup?" I said, $25. She goes, "It looks $25." She said, "It's really, really nice." So then I showed her the matching popcorn bucket. So then she goes, "How much was that popcorn bucket?" I said, "It's supposed to be 25, but I paid 60 because I had to get it through eBay." So like I said, I take my popcorn bucket serious. Like I have a very comic book kind of lifestyle for real. Like my Superman glasses, DC glasses, my Marvel glasses, I've had them for years. I've had them for years. So it's just like before they had these fancy cups, you used to have to go to Target, it was like 4 glasses for like, let's say 20, $30, $40. But yeah. Did you get the Fortress? No. So the Fortress of Solitude Light Up Cup was at Regal. When I went to Regal, I got this set. Where is it? I got this set, which came with 2 cups. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm running out of space. Holy. Like even tomorrow, as much as I want all of the Fantastic Four cups, where the hell am I putting all these cups? I might get one. But 4? 4? I don't know. I need, like my best friend says, I need a house. The reviews are also saying Fantastic Four is nowhere near what? Nowhere near Superman, and the stories are predictable. Oh, don't say that. Well, listen, then I'll be there one time. Because today or yesterday marked my 3rd time seeing Superman. This is the first time ever I saw a movie 3 times since the 90s. Like usually I see it once, one and done. Well, at least they got some good scores on the Rotten Tomatoes, even though some of y'all do not care for the Rotten Tomatoes. At least it broke the curse, the Fantastic Four curse. Like I've never seen Fantastic Four movies, and I'm keeping it real with you. I'm not sure if I want to see it now, but I said I was going to see it. But I'll be honest, I don't want to see it, but we're going to see it. It's like I don't want to see this. Hold on, so I lost my iPad. That's how we watch TV. It's like what? Now here's a beautiful thing. Let's blow this up. Oops, not me. Jesus. Someone had illustrated this on Instagram. I wish, honestly, the both Superman and Fantastic Four both do well. I hope they both make the $1 billion mark. Because as much as I love movies, the only movies that I actually pay to go see is superhero movies. Once in a while, I might see an AMC Unseen for $5, but I never have a desire to go out and see anything past superhero movies. I think it's the culture that comes with it. It's like we're all dressing up, we're chilling, we're hanging out. So if it's not Star Wars, if it is not freaking Sonic the Hedgehog, even Mario or superheroes, I'm not spending my money. I'll wait till it's streaming. So with that being said, I want both sides to win, so I have more reasons to go to the movies. Like this might be my last movie for the summer. I might do Jaws 50th anniversary, but for a minute, I'm not going to be in the theater. And I'm fine with that decision. Because I'm like, I just don't have desire to. I do prefer streaming services, but I will pay the premium prices to see these superhero movies on prime screens. So Chris Gord films Threat said he enjoyed Fantastic more than that's good news. Finally, that's right. Finally over 40. I would like to have seen the AMC Unseen Jurassic Reborn. Everyone knew about. So listen, Dan, I would highly recommend following John Campia. This dude be in these streets. I don't consider him an industry person. He left the industry quite some time ago, but his friends are. So sometimes his friends will be like, John. I did know in real time that Jurassic Park really was unseen. I just didn't feel like going downtown. I was off that day. The nearest movie theater to me is at 125th Street AMC. And I don't think they have unseens there. I have to look into that. Usually like unseens are like Midtown. Well, it's kind of a flop in the world of comic books. However, it has done better than Thunderbolts, Captain America. I think there is a shift in superhero movies or comic book movies. So, I mean, we know the money is there because Minecraft's almost at $1 billion. We know Lilo and Stitch just crossed over $1 billion. But I think people are getting really funny about who gets to be in that billionaire club. Guys, let's get both Fantastic Four and Superman to that billion club. Because I feel like the more money they make, the more they could do really cool stuff for us. Wait till you see what I got this year. I'm sure some of you guys know because you're on my TikTok and stuff. But child, it's like they give it back in their own little ways. So the Russo brothers directed one of the post credits for scenes in the Fantastic Four. So I look forward to that. I know Marvel ain't stupid. I know they know like they got to get their stuff together. One, the box office in Thunderbolts and Captain America solidified that people are over mid projects. I'm not saying Thunderbolts or Captain America's mid. I'm saying what happened in previous films were, and we're tired of playing with y'all. So to have the Russo brothers making sure things are connecting properly, I'm here for it. What's the next thing? Now this is what had me all delayed up. I had to go to the Madison Square Garden twice. My friend texted me. He was like, Trish, I was on my way to work, and guess what I saw? I would have never known about this if it wasn't for this text. So then I run down there, and when I went there the first time, they were building it. And then when I went there the second time, they were still building it, but it looked better, like good enough to take a picture. So later on today, if you live or you're willing to travel, go head over to Madison Square Garden for photo ops, giveaways, and there might be some surprises. So they were very vague about what's going on today. I don't know when I'm going to be there because I was actually hoping to get there at 7, but I said there's no way I could finish alive 3 a.m, get into costume. Plus I have to go to work. So I actually dress for work too. Even though work is the same outfit, you still have to have all your stuff for work and get ready for a fan event later on and for the movie theater. These are not real problems, but that's the main reason why I was a little late today. I really wanted to make sure I'm ready for tomorrow. You know, I got a cute little wig. We're good to go. I guess they are probably really anticipating because the team up of the Jackson and Renault plus Jackman potentially last time. I'm sorry, I missed that part. I feel like things were back when, and then it went back to normal. So that it's weird. It looks so cool. When I wanted to cry because I was like, oh my gosh. Now I'm not in a full cosplay outfit because we have strict dress codes now at work. If I didn't, I would have had a Fantastic Four. So it just so happened Banana Republic winter season had a similar blue, and I bought it specifically for that. Then I bought some pants from a thrift store, and then I had bought some boots during Amazon Prime. But I'm doing like a inspiration of it, but it's really really cool, and it was close to like cheap. It was really cheap because I owned most of the stuff. I think I got the turtleneck on sale for like $15. The pants were like $5. The boots were like $40, and then the belt was like 15. I think it was cheaper than that because it was all during Amazon Prime. But no, they won't let me. They won't let me. I'm telling you, my goal is to make YouTube my job, or work for someone that's super successful and I could just be the producer or something. I love this look. Listen, whoever owns that set, could y'all donate it to me? My kitchen is a hot mess. I have a beautiful vegan channel that can really, no, listen, if I had money, I would, because my kitchen and living room is like literally the same wall. I would tear that down just to have this beautiful set. This would be life. This would be life, man. Man, if I ever get to own a home, this is it. This is it. That or a nice Star Wars inspired, like an Andor, like I like what's her face? Was it Deidre or Dedra? She had a real, even though it was a really cold aesthetic, it was really cool, minimalist. But either or. But if you guys could just donate that whole kitchen to me, like, be like, we're here to make a YouTuber's dream come true. We're going to renovate her apartment and donate. Look, this is manifest where all that stuff is going. Because I was just like, my kitchen's not big enough for all that. But if you knock down the wall, the connect the kitchen and bathroom, yes. The only downfall is you don't want to renovate for a rental. But my gut's telling me that this apartment will be a co-op or condo 5 to 10 years from now, because this whole neighborhood's going through some really major gentrification drama right now. And so I lived, past tense, I lived in the poor section I lived in a poor part of a rich section. Right? I mean, right? Yeah, yeah. But it's a nice area. But if you like go to the heart of the area, you'd be like, damn, y'all are poor. but we're not poor. It's just I'm near a very rich area, right? So it's cool. The rent's very affordable. Like we don't have like nothing fancy like the richer part. Like, but now there's these co-ops and condos going up everywhere. I just sent my best friend a picture of her old neighborhood because me and my best friend live like 20 minutes apart. We're from like the Heights area. And I was like, girl, this is your old neighborhood. And I was showing her like where the Pathmark used to be and all this other stuff, where houses, all that stuff is gone. It's her area, it's rentals. But I think what they're building in my area is condos. So with that being said, more likely they're going to start taking these old apartments like this and then make them into co-ops and condos. So that's why I'm like really not traveling or nothing this year, because I was like, oh, I need to fix my credit. I need to get my life right. So just in case something happens, I'm ready for it. But it's scary. It's tough living in New York because if you don't make a lot of money, it's just like what. And again, I'm not poor. I'm going to make this clear. I am not poor. It's just New Yorkers are very rich. Does that make sense? Because I won't be like, oh, you just spent $100 in popcorn buckets. No, I make poor decisions. So it's just New York. I think the average New Yorker makes 125,000 a year. Something crazy. 6 figures. I don't make 6 figures. So that's why I live in the poor section. But I'm grateful. It's affordable where I'm at. That's funny. I was going to get all of them. We'll talk about the whole Little Caesars drama. If oh yeah, everything's nuts in New York. Brooklyn was one of the worst places to live, and now it's averaging $3,000 to $4,000 to rent a 1 or 2 bedroom. That's ridiculous. You have to have like 2 to 3 roommates to survive. And so I was just like, this is just so stupid. Yeah, it's super high and it looks like crap. I mean, even if you can afford a luxury apartment, your apartment's so freaking little. Now, my place isn't little because I got my place when I got out of high school in the in the mid 90s. It was New York was affordable back then. So I ain't gonna lie, if I could afford to leave, I would, because it's like always flooding in here and stuff. Like all these decorations are here, not because I'm creative, I'm just covering like holes and stuff. Like I was like, no, I ain't got no choice. But on the upside, I'm not paying $3,000 rent. I don't even make enough money to pay a $3,000 rent unless I had like three roommates. So you pick and choose what you want. Do you want a nice place or do you want to just cover your stuff with posters? I choose posters. So I got some cool, fun finds, y'all. We're focusing mainly on the Fantastic Four food merch. So let's start with the cereals. I have a major gripe for my normal. All right, I was going to get all the boxes, and I discovered the hard way the problem with these daggone boxes. So you have the family size, and then I think there's a giant size or jumbo size, and then you have the regular size. The regular size is the only ones that fit in containers. I just told y'all. I just told you it's always flooding in my apartment. I have to have containers in everything. So just in case it floods, my stuff ain't getting messed up. So I'm probably going to sell this one, the family size, because I even went to container store. There's no container big enough for the boxes. So this will be part of the popcorn project. If you are a collector and your apartment or house is starting to look like a hoarder's hell, I got you covered. Stay tuned for the popcorn project. It is, I think we're going to start shooting in a few weeks. I just need the super to fix the some flooring and some other issues so we could start putting stuff up. But I'm so excited for this project. We already started experimenting, bro. All I'm going to say, get ready. Then we have the Snapples. The Snapples are a pain in the poop to find. Let me explain. So these are easy to find. Mr. Fantastic. What's the other one? Oh God. What is this girl's name? I don't have my reading glasses on. I have my computer glasses on. There's a difference. Well, you know, the girl. Her, the silver, whatever. And then the thing. So these three are very easy to find. You can find them pretty much anywhere. We even found this at a freaking, we went to a Japanese restaurant in New York. We got one there. Target is where I got the bulk of it. But freaking Johnny. Johnny is a pain and you know what. So a friend of mine, hey Jay found this for me in Jersey. And then shortly after that, I found a 6-pack at Food Town. But Food Town is like, it's in the Heights, it's in Harlem. You have to like be willing to come to the hood if you want to get Johnny. But I also saw the 6-packs in Target, but I didn't see Johnny. Thank you, Dan, the Invisible Girl or Sue Storm. Thank you. I was like, I'm tweaking right now. So you might have to search, but if you want all four, get them while you can. They also have the big bottles. I didn't bother to get that. I honestly never drink stuff like this. This stuff makes my freaking urine so dark. It just makes my system work way harder than it got to. But I'm just keeping mine to collect, you know, and then for the 6-pack, you know, I might put some in the refrigerator for my guests. But yeah, I don't drink nothing like this. I drink real tea, no shade. And that the Johnny Walker It's also Johnny's also a white cap. The rest of them are blue caps because the white caps are zero sugar ones. I don't know if my kidneys would do better with the Johnny one. Maybe I'll try one later. But anything with like sugar, oh my God, I get sick. It's clobbering time. And then so here's the drama with the Fantastic Four boxes. So let's start with the positive. I would like to give a shout out to Little Caesars for making a vegan pizza, a vegan friendly pizza for me. That's the good part. The bad news is I had to pay extra because you have to customize that pizza. So if anybody's like, why did you only have 2 toppings? Because if you get all the toppings for vegans, it turns out to be $20. This, if you're, if you eat meat and cheese, is only $7.99. I just want Pedro, bro. I mean, like I said, if I could get all 4, I would. But I'm just like, why do I have to pay extra because I'm vegan? So I made like a little TikTok, short and real, asking Little Caesars, and I'm asking here on this channel, can you guys have a no cheese, please option? And it should be like a $7.99. It should have peppers, onions, black olives, put a little seasoning, and maybe even a little extra sauce on the side. Because if you put too much sauce, it'll be soggy. But I like a saucy, vegetable pizza. Because I was just like, why am I paying extra? Because I don't want cheese. And I'll be honest, if I could eat cheese, I would. But I vomit. Sometimes I get diarrhea. But usually I vomit. And I'm like, that's the worst, like to pay for food and then it comes back up. So it's like, I'm very sensitive to specifically cheese and milk. So it's like if someone, for example, if I have like milk baked into like bread or something, I'm not going to get sick. But if it's like straight cheese or straight milk, it's a wrap. I'm done. I'm donezo. So I'm just like, So yeah, I am petitioning to have a no cheese please option. We should have vegetables. You could charge us extra for mushrooms because honestly, I don't like cheap mushrooms. I'm very bougie about my mushrooms, so I don't need it. But I feel like maybe the mushrooms should be optional, or you should have mushrooms, and then that could be the only thing go on and off. But what they were explaining to me at Little Caesars, the reason why it's affordable for you guys, they're pre-made already. So they had to customize mine, which means it's a different process. So I'm proposing you have pre-made vegan ones because dairy sensitivity is like legitly a thing. It's a real thing. So it's like, it's not fair, man. It's not fair. Like, I mean, it'd be nice if you can throw in gluten-free too, but let's just start with small steps. Can we just have? I mean, I know some people want vegan cheese, but keeping it real with you, vegan cheese for the most part is gross. The only one I like, I think it's made with olive oil. I don't remember the name of it, and it's very allergen friendly. Heck, I wish I remember the name. That one's good. And there's another one called Please Cheese. But I don't know. I personally gotten used to just having pizza without cheese. I love vegetables. I'm a vegan for a reason. I love me some vegetables. And like even on my sandwich, the favorite part of a sandwich to me is like a bunch of lettuce, tomatoes. Like I love vegetables. So yeah, like it's not fair. I wonder what's better between the Fantastic Four pizza and the Batman calzone. Do you remember that promotion? No, I don't remember that one. No. Come on, Little Caesars. Yeah, we need some vegan pies. Now, they could do that, but here's the issue. Those things are expensive. And like they give subsidies to basically the meat and cheese industry, but not the plant-based industry. So if Little Caesars wanted to do that, they could, but it wouldn't be affordable. I'll be honest, I'm telling you, that pizza was good with the freaking peppers and onions. shout out to the manager. Like the guy was so sweet. Like he could tell I really wanted the box. I mean, you could buy the box without the pizza, but it's a tough economy, bro. I wanted the freaking pizza. I had that pizza for lunch and dinner. Yes, my fat ass ate the whole pie within a whole day, but I was like, I don't know. New creator here. Random saw your stream. Hi, how you doing? Chris Knows Flicks. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. Thank you. So, but if you guys are if you flip, I'm a flipper in real life. That's my other hustle. If you want to, some people are getting all 4 boxes and they're putting them on eBay for like $80. But then you can't order pizza because the grease is going to mess it up. This is what my box looks like. Mine wasn't that greasy because I had no cheese. But this is also going to be part of the popcorn project. Again, I cannot wait. Because I was just like, my apartment, half of it looks good and the other half looks really cluttered. And so my goal is to declutter it, organize everything, and then whatever I can't fix, just sell it on eBay and get some of my money back. All right, so our next item is, I think, okay, Burger King. I just saw this on someone's TikTok. Has a promotion. Unfortunately, very unfriendly to vegans, but I still wanted to promote it anyway because I think vegans are what, 2% max of the population. Nobody cares about us, but I care. So that's all of our food finds. When you guys get a moment, I need you to set up your devices. Now, here's the bad news. This one is with ads because I didn't get a check from YouTube. You have to make minimum $100 a month to get a check. I could have sworn I made $100, but I'm a struggling YouTuber. I can't afford Disney Plus without ads, but we're working on it because you guys keep complaining about this stuff. So unfortunately, this one is with ads. Our next series of watch parties, I believe, well, I don't want to tell you what you guys voted, but I will do my best to make sure it's ad free, whatever you voted. So I'm still waiting for you guys to vote for what you want, but I can tell by the votes where it's going. People see Taco Bell, Batman Forever, Cinnamon. Listen, it's a good hustle. I know I'm probably gonna sell some of these Snapple bottles. This here, I forgot to mention the Pop-Tarts. I think I left the slide out. Pop-Tarts are easy to find except for the blue one. I think the blue one might be a Walmart exclusive. So I had to buy this on eBay. But shout out to the person I bought it from. They really gave me a fair price. A very fair price. Most of the time, people were selling the blue ones for about $20. I think I paid half that. The rest of the flavors, which honestly, they're somewhere else. They will be seen in my TikTok, and these will also be part of the popcorn project. I honestly wasn't going to buy nothing for a Fantastic Four, but it never failed. I would just be like looking for something random, and I'd be like, oh, they have Snapple. Oh, they have Pop. I wasn't looking for it. But then I started looking for it when I was looking for Johnny and the Blue. That's when it became a search. But initially, even the cereal, I forgot why I was in Target, but I was like, oh, let me just go to da-da-da. Now, this one, though, was Target, but then I had to buy this one on eBay. But again, I got it for a good price. I paid like $6. And then I put the cereal in here, inside here. I love me some Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I can't eat a lot of it because of the sugar, but it's good. That's like my favorite cereal. And then initially I was going to get all the boxes, but it's like I can't get the big ones if I'm doing a collector's thing. So I think for now I have more than enough stuff to have like a nice Fantastic Four section for the kitchen. But if I get any more Fantastic Four stuff, oh, actually, I forgot to mention this. So my T-shirt came from Five Below. That was 2 weeks ago. So when I went to Five Below on Sunday, there was no more, but doesn't mean it's not there. In New York, we have a lot of Five Belows. We have two at 42nd Street. One's on the east side, one's on the west side. We have one on 14th Street. We have like a lot. I think we have like 10. So if you're willing to go all over, but on the website, I didn't see it. Let me just check on Five Below right now. Like I keep going to the website and it's not there. When it comes to Disney stuff, sometimes the stuff never makes it to the website. Not now. Hold on. It's asking for my location. Oh, none of your business, Five Below. Fantastic Four. No, it's not on the website. So here's my pro tip. If you're a New Yorker, always listen to me. Always go to the ones on 42nd Street. There's one at 42nd Street and 8th Avenue, right next to the Regal Theater. Like when you leave the Regal Theater, there's a way to just go right into Five Below. They're like literally adjacent. They're attached to each other. Then there's another one, 44th and 5th Avenue, across the street from freaking Best Buy. These are the best Five Belows you can ask for. Now I have some secret spots that I'm not going to tell you about, but I promise you, if you look at my receipt, most of my stuff comes from 44th, either sides. Because they're big. They're big and they change a lot. And then I did mention this, but I'm going to like highlight it again. This is the Disney 4-inch one. It's $15. My new obsession is pins, because even my cosplay for later on today, because I'm in my work clothes, I'm going to put on my little blue turtleneck and then I'm going to put my my pin on. We're done. Fantastic Four. We're done. And then I have another event on Friday, Fantastic Four. Honestly, that's private, so that will not be shared. It is what it is. But again, I'll have my blazer, blue and white motif. We're done. So if you are like trying to like streamline some of the clutter, go for pins. I got this one. Oh man, I don't have it on the desk. I had a Spidey one that I just got from Five Below. This desk is so cluttered right now. No, I don't have the Spidey one. I just got one. And then like I got this one from eBay and not eBay, Amazon. And a lot of this stuff that is from Amazon, it's already on my Amazon storefront. So these two comic book movies had a ton of promotional materials. I'm really surprised you don't have the milk bone. So listen, my dog is just as bougie as I am, and she probably wouldn't eat it. My dog, from the day we got her, would not eat dog food. So I was, I called my mom because my brother breeded that dog by accident. It's a long story how his dog got pregnant. But anyway, I was like, yo, she barely eats. So then one day I started making her homemade food. Then I realized she eats. She just doesn't eat dog food. So then we found a better dog food for her to eat, but she still doesn't like eating it. And same thing with bones. My dog doesn't like cheap bones. So if I was to get her milk bones, it has to be like quality stuff. She's just as bougie as a human mommy. So I didn't get that because I don't think she would eat it. I don't want to waste my money. And no shade to that company. Most of that stuff has a lot of like bad stuff in it. So like my dog gets like organic meat, wild rice, peas, butternut squash. We even put bladderwrack and sea moss in her stuff, so she can have some minerals. And the cool thing about New York, I don't know if you guys know that, it might even be in your towns. Whole Foods been doing these 50% promotions now. So I go through the aisles and look for anything 50 off, any meats that are 50 off, and they're organic meats. I don't know what determines something being 50 off, but that's my new hustle now. Whatever's on sale, that's what she gets. But I don't want any unnecessary chemicals in my dog because dogs and stuff get cancer just like we do. So yeah. But no, my dog's definitely not vegan. We tried it. No way. No way. We don't put a lot of meat in her food, So Giga gets a half a pound of meat a week. So I take, yeah, I think it's half a pound of meat, and then I mix it with chickpeas. Maybe I'll make a recipe uh thing for like how I make my dog's food. So it is more plant-based, but it has to have some meat in it or Giga will flip it. The first time we gave her a vegan meal, I swear to God, it was the funniest thing I've ever seen. The dog she flips the bowl. I never laughed so hard in my life. I said, this dog, and she prefers red meat over chicken, but we don't like to give her red meat back to back. We'll do it every other week. She also likes salmon, but salmon is weird. Salmon has mercury in it. At least most of the salmon. So we're very selective what we give her. Cause I was just like, I want her to be on this planet as long as possible. She's a beautiful spirit. Giga's the first dog I've ever encountered to let me know that animals should be respected like humans. She's very human-like. The other day she was thirsty and she went, and I was like, you could tell it was fake, and she kept going. I knew by the second time that she was thirsty, and it so happened all the water was gone. I thought that was the cutest little thing. Or if she wants water, she'll come up to I have like these glass bottles of water, and she'll go to the bottle and she'll tap it with her paw. It is just so cute. And I mean, I found ways to talk to her and she finds ways to talk to me. It's so freaking cute though. Like, it's like I've never had a dog so smart in my life. Like, she has certain kisses means she's hungry or she loves me, but they're all different. And it took me time to figure that out. Different toys mean different things. She's smart. She's very smart. So with that being said, Giga doesn't like to be a vegan, but she understands, like, we're not giving you a bunch of meat either, because I don't want her to get sick. But I think from what I know, is it dogs or cats? They're supposed to have meat. So it is what it is. I'm vegan for health reasons. I said it like recently. I'm like, it would be nice if people would be vegan, mainly for like the environment and just for like animal cruelty. But if you can't be vegan, at least cut the consumption down. That every little thing makes a difference, because especially in America, we consume too much of everything, and just our environment's just not good. So I'm not going to preach no vegan stuff today, but I will ask you guys to get a separate device because we're in ad tiers. It is going to open up with commercials. If you guys can't do the commercial thing, it is what it is. Come back in a week. My gut's telling me we'll be doing something HBO related, and I'll make sure I'll get the ad tier free option, because I was like, I'm not giving up my $2.99 promotion. Now, if Disney is watching, y'all could upgrade me for free. Just saying. Just saying. That's all these subscription services are so expensive. I think HBO is $17 a month. Then Disney Plus without ads, I think, is about $20. I'm paying $20 for Netflix. So then I think I'm just going to look into a bundle package to see if that gets it down. Thank you. I'll be honest, it's a smidget small. And this is what I don't like about, I should have tried it on, but sometimes large is too large and medium's too tight. I ain't worried about it though. I got another 40 pounds to go. So I was just like, this shirt will fit fine by the end of the summer. It's actually Disney. When you see inside, it has the tag on it. It's real. I think that's why it's not on the website. Because it's like, I notice if something's real, then they're not gonna put it on the website. You have to go to the store. So I think Lino and Stitch was the only time we got blessed. We got super blessed where we got top-notch merch at a discount price, but usually some of the stuff at Five Below look like it's Five Below for a reason. No shade, but I don't mind. Like, it's as long as it's representing my favorite fandom. I don't care if it's $5 or $50 because I'm like, it's a it's a t-shirt. I just want to represent my set. That's all. Whatever I'm representing that day. Oh, but it comes with ads. I honestly want to go that route, but it's just everyone's feedback was so weird with the ads. I was trying to save us money. Like, I personally I don't mind ads because like it allows me to go to the bathroom, especially when you do like long, we do long lives. I don't mind the ads. You know what? We're gonna vote about the whole ad tier because I feel like there's already enough YouTubers with ad free. I said, can I just be the one with ads? I'm here for saving money. As my neighborhood's being gentrified, I gotta really be conservative with my money. That's why I was like, as much as I wanted to get more popcorn buckets, I felt like it was God saying, sis, stop spending money on this stuff. I'm just saying, right? Uh, we'll vote on the whole ad thing because I was like, even with the HBO, I'm like, I don't want to spend $17 a month. I just, so I was going to do HBO for like 2 months and then cut that sucker off because I was like, the next time I'll use HBO, it's no time soon. I own all my DC stuff, so I'm like, I don't need it. I already own it. But enough ranting because I need to get ready for not one but two Fantastic Four events, and I need to be in bed as soon as possible. Just looking for my iPad. Oh, it's like what is wrong with me? Why can't I find anything? So things are a little different because we have ads this time. It is not going to be perfect because if I have an ad doesn't mean you have an ad and vice versa. So it is what it is. Just work yourself around it. So we have our ads to let you know I pause, and then we also let you know when I'm actually watching. But I'll be honest, it is hard to do it with ads. As much as I love to save money, it is hard to do the watch parties with ads because it never fails. None of our stuff is synced up. So we'll figure this out one day at a time. Like, what could you do? What could you do? All right, Disney Plus. You thought I would have this queued up. You think that would, because that would have made sense to have done. Because that makes sense. Oh shoot, I'm yawning already. Fantastic Four. So we're watching the one from 2005. Where's that? Fantastic. So I could tell by the Rotten Score Tomatoes that I completely missed nothing in terms of the ones from the past. Huh. All right, there we go. Fantastic Four, 2005. That's the one we're watching. Oh, I would say how is it, but I think I have an idea. I mean, it must have been good enough for you to see all three, or you just like a comic movie no matter what, whether it's good or bad. Let me know, Dan. All right, we're gonna press play, and I think it's gonna be straight into commercials. Let's see. Yeah. How funny is starting out with Fantastic Four. And then it's the Little Caesars Fantastic Four ad. This is really cool. No, you guys need a vegan option too. And then, like, where it has two things with pepperoni, it would be like vegetables with mushrooms. And then maybe another two would have, I don't know. Stop doing us dirty, bro. And it looks good as hell. It looks like that kind of pizza. If I could tolerate it, it would be delicious. The first two are really good. All right. Uh-oh. So that means that last one was straight doo-doo. Low-key, I'm nervous because all of a sudden I feel sleepy. And I said, daggone it. I'm telling you right now, if I'm fall asleep, guys, I'm just going to go to bed. I have done that at least once where I said, we're just ending the live. I pretty much go to every, but I don't go to every Marvel. Oh, okay. All right, y'all. Let me just get the stopwatch ready because here we go. Do your best to sync. If not, I'm sure I'll say stuff that has nothing to do with this freaking movie. Almost the whole time. Danny will let you know. Oh, shoot. I got no water. There's no water in here? Okay, it's under me. All right, cool. I need to make a habit of clean the office after each live, make sure we got fresh water, make sure our props are put back. Yay! A new movie to be. Oh, Deadpool and Wolverine was fire. I love Wolverine. Right? You'll see her the minute she wants something. You'll see a little furry behind in here. Is that a statue of Victor Van Doom? Victor Van Doom. Why does that sound familiar? That's something in the MCU. Hold on. Victor Van Doom. MCU. Victor Van Doom. But wait. Dr. Doom? What? Oh, this is awesome. I would be drinking from my Fantastic Four cup, but AMC decided not to sell it yesterday. So Superman it is. How dare you? I'm gonna sell it tomorrow. Come on. Regal Ben sold this stuff. They're probably sold out as we speak. Look at how the movie looks. It looks like a whole different era. Right? Who's gonna support my freaking addictions? My shopping. I'm telling you, I feel like it was a sign because I was ready to spend. Now I'm aggravated. So I'm like, oh, maybe I don't need it. I think I spent $2.75 at the concession stand yesterday because I had AMC money. Actually, my movie was free, and I just paid $2.75 in. I think I ordered French fries, and that was it. Now, from what I know, none of these. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tired. Fantastic Four movies have to do with what we're watching. I also found out that when, let's say you've never seen anything, you'll be able to like catch, like you'll be okay, which is great. That's what I love about Superman. No homework, just enjoy it. Yeah, I just learned how to use it for the tickets. So happy. I found out for the Regal, I have a free ticket. I said, because I spend so much money on this merch, it's kind of good to get some of it back in some form. And low key, I might sell one of my popcorn buckets. That car I have is worth a lot of money. I said it can go. This feels so different from the other Marvel movies. Like the quality's so dated. It's not like Iron Man. If you watch Iron Man from 2008, it feels so modern and up to date. This is only 3 years before that. That fantastic car is really nice. Thanks. A lot of people on TikTok really seem to like it. I'm like, so far, I would have to see all the buckets. So far, I don't have like a bucket that I'm like when Superman came in, I knew I wanted that newspaper one. And even the one from the Alamo I like, but I don't like that it's plastic. But at least I found a little work around it, so we're fine now. Oh, Chris Evans. Somebody at work told me after watching Fantastic Four, go watch Deadpool and Wolverine. Like there's a joke that I'll get a lot better. People are saying the Silver Surfer from the Rise of the Silver Surfer second movie looks better than the female surfer of the new one, but I really haven't done any side by side comparisons. Huh. Interesting. Flame on. Yeah, I didn't get that joke. They were like, no. I was laughing because I know him from Captain America, and they were like, no, Trisha, that's from the reference was from this. They're like, you have to watch Deadpool and Wolverine after you see this series. It's so weird that Chris Evans was given two big roles in the same franchise. So there's a possibility, we were talking about this last week, that we might see Henry Cavill in the new DCU in a completely different role, which I think would be so cool. So why aren't we back? Oh God, here we go with me not knowing nothing. Why aren't we back in time like this Fantastic Four? Bum, 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 bum. Let's give Disney extra props for the marketing on this, man. When I said, I even found like a bank advertisement with Fantastic Four. They went hard with the marketing. I was like, okay, I see the collabs. I see the collabs. I found a Fantastic Four limited edition Citizen watch for $600. It has titanium. I think only 11. Let me look that up. How many are made? Citizen Fantastic Four. Whew. Wow. If you go on the Citizens website, it's gone already. Wow, that's crazy. That price point. Show more. Huh. The new limited edition timepiece pays tribute to Mr. Fantastic, the Invisible Woman, the Torch, and Thing, with stunning blue tiles featuring a vertical brush pattern applied, white looms markers, da. How many are made? I think that's what's making it so much money. It's a limited amount. I would love to get my hands on one of these watches. Comes with a pin. Nice, nice. I tried to get one from Amazon so I can finance it. It's so not there. Scott Pilgrim was both Chris Evans and Brandon Moff was in it. If you've ever seen that movie, no. All these movies take place in modern times. I think Fantastic Four 2025 takes place in a different Earth, if I remember right. I think you're right. Fantastic Four 2015 is the Ultimate Universe, inspired from the comics. So this is like a reboot. So what? Did they reboot Fantastic Four like 3 times already? Because I know the one from 2015 or 2017, whatever. That one has Jordan B. The one from Black Panther. The point is like a whole different cast. Oh, I forget the name of this actor, but he's always playing like these really charming. Oh, wait, Victor likes. Wait, what the hell? The first 2 movies are together, and the 20 is the first reboot. That's crazy. Fantastic Four has been rebooted one other time, and that's in 2015. Huh. I never was interested in this. And surprisingly, my brother, that sweaty nerd brother of mine, never mentioned this, which I'm surprised. I think he likes Fantastic Four. The actor that played Victor Van Doom recently passed in the last couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's crazy. It's so sad. All the celebrities that are dying. Oh my God. I think the day after Malcolm Jamal Warner, it was Ozzy. Um, he died at 76. Every time we turn around, like a lot of celebrities are passing away. A lot of people are passing away in general. Sad. Oh, that's must how they got their powers. Oh, ho, ho. Julian, what's his name? Yeah, man. I believe he had a farewell tour the week before he died, and Malcolm Jamal Warner was on a vacation and died from an accidental drowning. Crazy. Mm. It's wild that we haven't really heard any specifics about the drowning. I guess the beach now has warning signs. I know. I remember when my cousin got married in Mexico, one of the girls, she went water, what do they call it? Water, was it water skiing? Anyway, she falls off and she almost drowns. Now here's where the story gets really, really nuts. She couldn't swim. So it's just like, I've done water. I'm a non-swimmer too, and I've done dangerous things in the water. I don't think I would do it now. The last dumb water stunt I did was like in 2019. But water's a dangerous game, whether you're not a swimmer or not. Oh, all of a sudden I want cereal. Why is the cereal next to me? I wish I was, man. I love the water. Can't swim for nothing. I can float well though. Floating helps a little bit. Yeah, that helps a lot actually. That you know how to float. Does anybody else eat cereal even if there's no milk? Superman likes his breakfast for dinner. I don't know. I'm more of a savory person than a sweet person, but cinnamon toast crunch is the shizness. So good. You lying to yourself, brother. Compared to how movies are shot now, everything looks so like weird. I'm so used to the color grading being different, more cinematic like. I mean, it doesn't suck, it just looks different. Let me see, 2005. So this came out exactly 20 years ago. Best, heck yeah. I wish they would make a healthier version of it though. Can someone make a healthier version? I'll pay it. What's that cereal called? Moon's Magic Spoon cereal? Um, he doesn't even realize he's on fire. It definitely has a, but it looks richer though. This almost has like a very flat profile about it. Like I said, it doesn't suck, but it's just different. So he's on fire, but he doesn't realize, like, is he in pain? So stupid. Hey, Mystic. Good evening or good morning from New York. The CGI Ang Lee hoax movie from 2003 wasn't great. Whole kind of looked like Shrek. I'm weak. Yes. It definitely came out the same year. Oh my God. Oh my God. She is invisible. I'm weak. He's stretching. Also, this is Mr. Fantastic. Huh. Is Victor Van Doom going to be in the new one? Why is his hair coming out? What the hell? What's his power? Super evil? For some reason, those Star Wars prequels don't feel like all that long ago. I can't remember the line wrapped around the outside of the theater for the Phantom Menace before those days. One thing I do appreciate is the assigned seating. I remember you would have to go to a movie an hour or two early just to get good seating. The irony is though, I legitly get the worst seats on purpose just so I don't have to sit next to people. Right? I'd be in the first two rows, like, because nobody ever wants to be in the first two rows, especially the first row. But tomorrow or today, we have no choice. We have to be next to people. All the fan events, I think, sold out. I sit in the front right behind the handicap. Yes, either the row with the handicap row. That's always a good row. Because technically I'm handicapped, but I'm healing, so I don't have to I could be anywhere now. Or the first two rows. I mean, the first row is the worst, but the first one you're guaranteed no one's gonna be next to you. Just look up. Remember when Marvel was at its peak? Every seat would be sold out. Every freaking. The last time I experienced a Marvel 100% sold out was for Doctor Strange, the last Doctor Strange. We were like, it was crowded. Oh, it's commercial time. Not bad. It took almost 30 minutes for a commercial. And tomorrow today I got no choice. The Fantastic Four, they're pretty much sold out. I don't know about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I bought my tickets a while back and they were like selling fast. It seems that way. I think Doctor Strange was the last one, which I know was within like 5 years. So I remember who I went with, and we had some really crappy seats. Oh, that's cool. Well, you know what? We could do a movie discussion on Fridays live. Tomorrow, I can focus on the fan pop-up event. I usually don't do smaller alerts, but I'd rather us, like, if we're gonna have a discussion, be on the same page. I could definitely push my discussion till Friday night, because that'll be our third and final night for the Fantastic Four. It's so funny, like compared to Superman, like this got robbed, but I don't know why they put all these movies so close together, man. It's like, are you kidding me? I like to marinate. I want to marinate on happiness here. No, we'll definitely hold out. And like I said, Dan, if you ever want to come up and join for a discussion, let me know. I could send you an invite. Because you're like a sweaty nerd. So you could be like the expert, and I could be like the casual fan. I ain't gonna lie, the Thing got the worst upgrade. It's like the whole dude's made out of a brick. He's a brick, don't house. If you were to be a Fantastic Four character, which power would you want? Oh man, I forgot to put continue. Oh, hold on. Now I gotta pause this. Huh. This has never happened. I kind of got used to not having ads. Awkward. Let me see something. Well, I try to wait till. All right. All right, I fixed the problem. I'm officially caught up. It took me a second. Sometimes I feel like I need to be Mr. Fantastic to stretch every. I'm here for the stretching thing. I'm not gonna lie, though, the thing got robbed, and I don't want. I don't want to have the power of fire. God forbid you turn other things on fire. Invisibility is kind of cool, but I think Mr. Fantastic got the coolest one. It's a lot of things you could do with stretchy powers. He said, "You think you got problems?" Oh, wait. Oh my gosh! Notice no one has cell phones. Now you know you're. Tell me you're not in 2025 without telling me you're not in 20. I was like, wow, nobody got a phone going. Doo, doo, doo. Oh, okay. Do you get into movie scores very much, Trisha? No, I wish I did. Did what? No, I don't know if you were around when I realized. I don't know. It was probably the second and third Superman. I go, doesn't it sound a little bit like Star Wars? So then I'm like, it sounds like the Star Wars theme a little bit, like John Williams did it, and they come to turn out like really starting to like analyze movies a lot better, but you know, I have a ways to go. But I'm not the only person who did not realize that wasn't like John Williams did Superman as well as freaking Star Wars. Come on, sis. For better or for worse, even if he's a brick house, don't be that sis. Oh, she's taking off her ring. Then she put it on the floor. Yo, stomp her face. Just crush her head, bro. Oh, that my heart is breaking. Nothing like them fake ones. You a fake one? Man. Boo to your whack ass wife. You don't need her. She showed you who you was. The minute someone leaves you, the minute something gets hard, believe who they are. It's okay to leave them or let them leave. It is so cold today. It feels like AC in the house because y'all know I'm not paying for that AC. It is so cool in here. It's going to be a nice sleep today. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll wait to the commercial. I want popcorn, but I need some vegan butter for it. Is Kerry Washington in the one or is this the sequel? I don't even know. Yeah, I have no idea. I actually did better with the Superman week than this. This is I was like, what the hell? Look at Johnny. Johnny with his big old head. You could tell he loves it all. I can't believe I know Victor Van Doom from the Den of Nerds. That sounds like this name, this name, this name. Hey, see how much time we have left. Will I make it? My eyes closed once already just now. We have an hour left, probably plus commercials. Hopefully, I'll be okay. Hmm. What power does Victor Van Doom have besides his hair coming out? What happened? Now Trisha's thinking twice about the ad free Disney. I'm being honest. I'm going as much as I can't afford it, what I could do is turn off the services if we're not doing watch parties. It is better with the ad free. Even though I prefer ads if I'm seeing stuff by myself. Because I have attention span of a child. So it's like the commercial's like, all right. But I know like in the earlier part of the year, people were complaining about the ads. They were like, you need to get them ad frees. And I'm like, So we'll see. The kids look so shook. Stan Lee's even in these movies? Shut up. I did. I didn't even have it on my bingo card. Stan Lee in a movie. I mean, yeah, MCU. I didn't realize he was in Marvel movies too. That's awesome. Exceeded max weight. A week. In the comics, Dr. Doom's intelligence and knowledge of the mystic arts, similar to Doctor Strange, are his strength abilities. Before we got Tony Stark's, we got Dr. Doom. Very similar layout, like just oozing money. Stanley first cameos took place in the Kevin Smith 1995 Mallrats. Later in Captain America, he is on the boss. That's cool. Ooh, Commercial time. Let me just pause this. I'll be right back. I just gotta get some butter. And let me just switch out. All right. BRB. Excuse me, Giga. Excuse me. Excuse me, Giggy. Ugh. Commercials are over in about 15 seconds. Five, two, one. Continue. Here we go. So surprisingly, AMC's butter's vegan. So I just took extra butter. And not all AMC's in New York are the same. But I took enough for because I had bought all this popcorn. I'm like, it's kind of dry. My favorite vegan butter is I really don't have the money. It's like $7 per pound, but it's my Yoko, but it has nuts in it. So I share my popcorn with other people. I don't want to put anything with allergens in it. But my Yoko, no, that's some real butter. That's so good. I'm surprised she's not here. Johnny is too funny with his powers. Flame on Johnny. Did you guys hear that Chris Evans is coming back as Captain America? Now, if this is going to be what's going on, what happens to Captain America, Falcon Captain America? And let's ask the biggest question in the room. Why did Chris Evans Captain America leave anyway? Then he became Old Man Cap. So I cannot wait to see Dr. Doom and whatever is coming out for Phase 6. Because I have a lot of questions here. What fell? Oh. It's like, what fell? Secret Wars, yep. I wonder if they try to bring back Tony Stark's Iron Man, maybe a variant or something. Well, I think it was a Dinner Nerds. He mentioned that they're recasting for Iron Man. That's why I said I cannot wait to. And as it stands, Doomsday and Dooms 3 is coming out the same day. I'm already going to put in requests to get off that day. I want to be around for all the insanity. Same day. Same day. Now, I'm lucky, even though we have done Doom's coverage, and I've already done, I only had to do one watch party for that, the Dunes 2. And in Marvel, we're probably going to do a new Marvel movie every week until we see all 37. I think we're up to, we got a nice chunk behind us. Then, and he suggested like series to watch. I'm down for it. Oh, he's cray cray. This guy's always played some kind of evil something. Avengers Doomsday is definitely making $1 billion. If it doesn't, then we will really have to hit comic books. Yeah. I think the pressure they're getting from their fans / DC Comics finally having a real win. I said, even though Man of Steel was successful, like I said, this hits different, man. New Yorkers had Superman t-shirts on like it was freaking designer merch. It's so funny to see Chris Evans in this bad boy energy versus like what he becomes like with Captain America. He's so noble, so kind, so brave, so humble. This is a whole different Chris Evans. Definitely happy for DC. They're finally getting their buzz in the word of mouth they have been chasing all these years. Heck yeah. I think the last time we had any like excitement collectively, even casual fans, it would be like the Batman movies. I don't know why I had no desire to watch The Man of Steel or any of that Justice League, but I was just not interested. Mm. She's transforming. Mm. I love those Snyder movies, but they primarily about the deconstruction that the hero and finding out what makes them tick, and the general audience aren't really interested in that as a whole. Yeah. I really liked, for some reason, I really liked the last one we saw, the Justice League, the 4 hour one. That was really cool. Because you also see Superman softening up, being more hopeful. You also see him transitioning, like realizing like how people see him. Like he seemed more grateful to be in the position of being a hero, as opposed to Man of Steel, where it looked like, I don't know, he was just different, very dark. I felt like if they were given one more movie, it would have made a huge difference. But my gut's telling me Warner Brother knew, or whatever that, what's DC? I think DC's Warner Brother. Whatever DC is, you could just tell they were just going to move forward, no matter how successful or unsuccessful the Snyderverse was. Huh. Okay. Okay. Huh. I knew you would go over here. Come here, Greedy. Look, it's Miss Greedy Giga. Anytime I eat, she wants to eat. Oh, you're so cute. You're right. WBTC had a company that they hired to make a trailer for Suicide Squad 2016, totally recruit their movie to be more like Deadpool in tone. Giga, they calling you. Yeah, Giggy. I'm trying to put her down. She is not letting me. Giga. All right, you can stay. We can stay. I'm a little uncomfortable, but as long as you're happy. Bratty dog. Mmm. Oh. I'm telling you, she won't cooperate. I would have to do hidden cameras, which I'm thinking about doing anyway, to really capture her in the house. She's funny. That's funny. They have a placement for Burger King, and then now they have that Burger King special. They have a lot of placement in here. Hold up. Pepsi, Mountain Dew. Look at this Fantastic Four outfit. Chris Evans' package is poking out. What is going on? I haven't seen these fantastic movies in a while. Do you feel like the MCU? Yes, ish. It's giving me television special, but it has a lot to do with how it's shot. Even like everything about this fucking television show doesn't fucking movie. Doesn't suck. Even the thing is looking, whoa, it's distracting. But let's give them grace. It came out 20 years ago. Happy 20th anniversary, y'all. Plus, this is an MCU, right? I would say things started looking really good when Iron Man came out. Iron Man made me go, what the hell? What the helly? You watch Iron Man right now, you're not gonna feel like you've seen a movie that came out almost 20 years ago. You're gonna be like, they put their soul in it. Blood ties. Just kidding. This guy. I can't wait to see the new thing. Yeah, Iron Man is solid. Solid everything. He plays the role of the bad boy so well. Wait, the girl who plays Olivia Pope. Oh my God, what's the name of that actress? Olivia Pope. Scandal. So what's her name though? Carrie Washington. Yes. You're really good. You should be like part of a trivia. Yes. There's something about especially the early days of MCU, it just worked. Now, you know when the MCU died, when basically when Robert Downey Jr. left, I don't understand how you're gonna have Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans leave in the same exact freaking movie. Sorry if you did not see those movies. That's all I'm gonna say. My bad. Two key actors gone. Y'all, we want to know what the real tea on that was. Why would you have two key people? Those were literally the face of that particular MCU. Then you give us Cap to be the new Captain America. I'll be honest, he earned it in Brave New World, but he didn't quite. Like when when you watch something, you go, yo, this person, like Mr. Terrific. I feel like something like that needs to be earned, not given. I felt like y'all just placed Captain America there, even though it wasn't earned. But I mean, he owns the role now, but allegedly Chris is now coming back. Awkward. But we'll see. Could just be rumors. Everything's a rumor until we see the movies next year. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Hold on. Putting all these boxes away. I don't want to damage any of these. Heck yeah. And they lost both of them. Huge mistake. Guess what? Commercial. Huh, huh, huh. We got a commercial. We got a commercial. I figure one, I'm falling asleep, and two, it just makes sense to clean up the office to keep me from falling asleep. But at least these movies are short. So I don't know when I'm getting home from tomorrow's Fanny Vid, but we'll probably do the live around 11:30, 12. Not a lot of, I think the biggest intro was today because I knew I had all the food. And then tomorrow I'll probably feature a couple of random things like a Citizen Watch, and then maybe even my Amazon finds. And the final night, we can talk about the movie and show all the movie merch. So this way I could even edit anything from the fan event on Thursday. I could do that at work on Friday. This is my last 6-day week too. Yay, I go back to an old schedule. Hopefully it'll be easier because I'm like, that's my main issue. I'm going to work so much. And I'm doing YouTube. And of course, my lives are not like everybody else's. I'll be like putting some love in these presentations. All right, our commercial's over. Just need to find the banner. There we go. I feel the new Captain America really didn't shine in his own movie, and it was more of a sequel to 2008. Yeah. Out of the theater review coming soon. Listen, Dan, I don't know if you're shy. There's options that you can do. You can count on here and keep the camera off. Let me know. That'd be so good to have like two people's perspective. You really do put a good show on for the stream. Thank you. I was like, that's from like my film / video days, and I'm like, we used to have to do like they call it a production package, bumpers, all this stuff. So I try to like incorporate stuff I learned from school. Is it team too much? Yeah, but if I can't be in the field I went to school for, at least find a way to utilize the skills. So I'm like, I loved. That's what I said. I don't need to be the star of my own production. If someone's more successful, they can afford for me to be the producer, let me know. Wouldn't mind. As long as it's something I'm passionate about, whether it be comics or veganism. What else do I do? Pop culture. Giga is back. Why, Giga? Why? Come here, beautiful. What do you want? Look, the movie's almost over. Can you hold out for 35 minutes? Yeah. You shouldn't be up here. It's no place for you. Look. Look at crypto. You see little crypto? So what does a soft kiss mean? Oh, she's the best. Thank you. That's my baby. My fur baby. Actually, this is my friend, my furry friend. Because you're no longer a baby. You're full grown. She's going gray. I'm like, oh God. She'll be 11 years old in September. All right. One more kiss and you gotta go back down. Kiss. Go to bed. Go on the full time till we go to bed, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, oh. Is he feeling salty because his wife left him? He acting like he's on his period. It's clobbering time. Oh my gosh. Didn't work. Oh no. Wow. I'm falling asleep at the wheel. Trisha, I guess. Hold on. I guess some of the actors will be recast with younger actors, like Secret Wars. Who is your role or actress that you think are untouchable? I'll be honest, I feel like Wolverine's untouchable, but hopefully he won't be around. I feel like, to be honest, most of the original MCU people like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, they're all untouchable. But unfortunately, people are not resonating with them. So I think it is time to recast, whether we know it or not. When did I fall asleep? Oh, you stamped it. Thank you. Only been asleep for 5 minutes. That's not bad. I can't help it. It's this overwhelming need to just go to sleep. That's why I don't drive. I'm afraid I'll do the same thing driving. Like knocked out, and of course, this is the most important part of the movie. He's like, "Flame on, kid." Let's see. Trish, I guess some of the actors will be recasted for the younger actors. Whole secret war. Who is your eye roll actors who will take? Who's that girl? Let me look something up. Mm. What? He proposed to her? What the hell? It's distracting so much that it's hurting. as I'm tilting. I have no idea what happened. I'm so freaking tired, bro. Once you see me lean, I'm like 5 seconds just from falling in the freaking chair. Bro. Cancel. Yeah, barely. At least you stuck around. Dan the man. All right. I don't know what happened. I don't even know when the timer disappeared. I don't know what the hell happened. So I have no thoughts, like literally none. I was asleep, awkward. I'll see the rest at work today. I have a lot of stock. Bro, I came into work yesterday. We had so much stock. So then, hold on, I'm putting the wrong thing on. The manager was like, "You have stock." My mind was on the fantastic pop-up exhibit and trying to get there. I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll go after break." Da 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 da. La da 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 da. But yeah, I know I could watch this while I'm doing stock tomorrow. I said I could do stock. So it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be cool. So I have literally no thoughts. I had a feeling I was gonna kind of like pass out. I came in here tired. Reminds me how I used to sleep at work while watching movies. How much time do you have left? Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it. It's 3:35 a.m. I think I've been up. I will have been up for 24 hours. I've been up since 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, it's time. Oh, please do, please do. You're on Instagram, right? If I'm not mistaken, let me know. Hit me on Instagram so I can give you the link privately. Cause that was funny. I was like, but I had a feeling. So later on today, we're going to simplify the live. Well, we can't talk about the movie because I need you to see the movie. And then let's see. We'll probably just, boom, boom, couple of finds, blah, blah, blah. I'm sure I'm gonna have a stupid story here and there. And then just get into it. But hopefully I won't fall asleep. If I can go to bed now, I'm like, as much as I want to get to the pop-up first, I need to get some sleep. It's an all-day thing, so I can go on my break. I can go whenever. So it's not like I have to rush. 7 to 7, that's actually a good run. But just in case you guys don't know what the heck I'm talking about, we have an awesome pop-up event in New York. You might see me. I'll be dressed in blue and white representing. Bum, 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 bum. So cool. If you got some merch, cosplay, I will go all out. I'm bringing my gimbal and my tripod with me. I'm also bringing my clip-on camera, but I don't know if there's metal there. But, oh my gosh. Oh, fantastic, Trish. You're so awesome. Thanks. Yeah, let me get some rest so we all can get some rest. And then I'll let you know my thoughts about the movie as soon as I finish it. I mean, I was like, I just remember just feeling real weak. And then I felt myself leaning. I said, shoot, it's a wrap. But I made it. We made it far. At least the movie's short. So with that said, everybody, as always, thank you so much for watching. Our next film will be Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. Since these are connected, I definitely have to check the last 30 minutes before seeing this. And as always, thanks for watching, coming through. I appreciate it because I mean, a lot of y'all, it's really late. Ah, thanks. Love you too, boo boo. I appreciate. See you in a couple hours. Have a good, fantastic day. That joke. I'll see you soon. Bye. Good night, Dan. Good night, Mystic. Good night, everyone who came through. Bye.